There's our legend. Here is our remote with the wiring. There is a jumper that is in there, which is the white, brown, white and blue, and the brown and blue. Let's hook up the relay receiver. All right, so I just disconnected the front. I'm pretty sure that this is our accessory block connection that we can hook up a remote start. We're gonna use this to, we're gonna wire in 2 relays. One relay is gonna put the main switch into the on position, which is gonna be a latching relay. Second relay is gonna be a momentary for the push button. So you're gonna push on one. So basically, A will be the latching. Press A, it'll turn the generator accessory power on. You're gonna press B, and that's gonna basically pretend to push this with a momentary hold. It'll hold, generator starts, it lets go. Okay, generator's running. Then we're gonna do C, or we might even be able to press A again to unlatch, and that'll just shut the system off. All right, guys. So this is our remote connection block. What we're gonna do is basically set it up to how our relays are gonna work. We're gonna have one wire. When we connect it to the other, it should turn the screen on, which is gonna be our latching relay. It's gonna hold until we send a signal to unlatch. If we hook that up and that turns on, awesome. Then when the screen is on, we're gonna just touch, which is gonna be a momentary. We're gonna bam, open. That should start the unit. Great. And then when we want to turn it off, we're gonna go back to our latching relay, which is still closed. Once we open that, it should shut off the unit. We shall see what happens. So let's do, that is gonna latch. Okay, so let's get that a good connection real quick. Okay, and then so if I tap this to what I think on my that is exactly what I wanted, folks. Now we just gotta wire this and we'll be good to go, guys. Any generator that has a battery for an electric start can have this to where we have a remote to start it up. Pretty cool. All right, guys, so you gotta read the instructions for this kind of part, but here, I know I'm using 2 reds, I know. Batteries hooked up over here. It doesn't matter polarity. It's got a switching, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyhow, for programming, very simple. So what I have this dip settings on is for the number 1 relay, it is going to be a latching. It's going to be a hold where you press the button and it will hold it into the either on position or to the off position. And then the second one is going to be a momentary where it will close and then open. And to program it, you hold the 2 program buttons down until you see this SIG LED light up. Then you let go of the buttons. If you hold both of them, it'll program both relays at the same time for what dip switch settings you have, which will, the dip switch settings indicate either latching, momentary, yada, yada, yada. All right, so when you hold this down, the light, once it lights up, you let go, then press whatever button you want these to work for. So if you hold these down at the same time, then that means those two relays are gonna work off of one button. So if you want two buttons, if you want one button to control one relay and another button to control the other, then when you hold these down and that lights up, you're gonna press just one, you're gonna hold one of those down for one relay. Then once it turns green and you press your button and yada, 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 that'll blink 3 times saying that it's programmed. Cool, test it out. You'll see one light up, awesome. Do the same thing for the other one. Hold the other one down. Once you see that light up, press your button. If it blinks 3 times, cool. Then press it, see if it works. So I have them both on the same thing. I have one that's gonna do latching, so it'll turn on and stay on until I press it again. And the other one's gonna go on and then off. Let's see just what happens. Okay, and that actually sound is perfect. So we've got one that goes on, off, and then the other one stays on, and you can tell by the lights. So one turned on and off, and now you see the one light stays on for the latching. And then, cool. All right, guys. So you look in the wiring diagram and you find the 2 wires that are gonna be hooked up to the key main switch. And so what that does, right? So when you have this off, the wires aren't connected. When you have it on, it will be connected. Reason this isn't lighting up is because this plug actually jumps them in when there's nothing hooked up to the plug. I have my relay, which is gonna close and turn on the light. And so we don't want this in. And so what that does is basically, okay, so we have it in the on position, but nothing's working, okay? So when you push 1, it'll turn the screen on and it'll hold it closed. Then 2, momentary. Then you're gonna press 1 to turn the system off. Now, for the main test. Let's see how far, because this thing needs to work inside this. Generator's gonna be over here. Let's see if it'll start it from all the way over here, and we'll turn off my truck's lights, so we'll try it from all the way over fucking her. All right, guys, let's see. We don't know if it's clicking, but it started up, dude. It fucking started. So we have nothing on, right? Nothing is on. Ugh. Oh, cool. So the first one turns it on. Second one starts it. Okay. And then you just press the first one again to turn it off. But let's do the real test. So we've got the generator off. We're gonna go twice as far as your shack. And what we're gonna do also is go in my truck. Let's see what happens. So we won't know if that turned on. I heard something. Fuck yeah, bro. We're in business, dude. 100%. We got this bitch working perfectly, brother.
Welcome to the future. All right.
Exactly.
Awesome. Just so cool, bro. A key fob.
Yep. Turns gen on, powers your place, and will turn off too.
So fucking happy. So happy, buddy.
So listen, I'm gonna change your oil real quick, do all that, and then we're good. So I work late. I'm not gonna be here more than like another like 45 minutes, probably a little less.
All right, I'll go get money. You're gonna be all buttoned up.
So yeah, I should be done. There's nothing else to do except do my oil, spark plug, all that crap, and then put
Oh,
it back.
here's the problem.
Then wait, yo. Don't worry about nothing, bro.
Okay.
Tomorrow, 3 days, 4 days from now, it ain't nothing.
I already threw a shit ton of money out.
We're good.
I can't just go to the
Don't
bank
worry
and
about it.
Show up and
You don't gotta even explain to me. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna plug you back in,
Yes.
and I'll let you know when we're good.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look
dude.
into giving you that second remote because it is yours. I gotta see how to program it real quick though.
Okay, great.
Exactly.